Big Bang Theory major breakthrough which could profoundly change astronomy as we know it. And this change has been made by NASA recently. Galaxies formed much earlier in the universe's history than previously thought, according to a study which could profoundly change astronomy. The research from the European Space Agency, ESA, and NASA found there was no evidence of a type of a star known as population 3 stars as far back as when the universe was just 500 million years old. By using the Hubble telescope, scientists are now able to peek back as early as 500 million years after the Big Bang. I mean, that's astonishing. I don't know. I, for one, don't even know how they can do that, but that's what they claim. In their analysis, the researchers found no evidence of these population 3 stars 500 million years after the Big Bang, when the cosmos first burst into life, suggesting they had already been and gone. So how was that possible? Population 3 stars, which are still hypothetical, were created with the materials left over from the Big Bang, which are hydrogen, helium, and lithium, the only elements that existed at that time, from what scientists believe. Population 3 stars are theorized to be up to 300 times the mass of the Sun and free of all metals. Population 1 stars, such as our Sun, are those found in the disk and spiral arms of the galaxy like our Milky Way galaxy. Population 2 are found in the galactic bulge, the halo that surrounds our galaxy. Theoretically, population 3 stars would have formed earlier than its predecessors, but is given a 3 tag because the other 2 were established first. But by looking back in time to a period dating 500 million to 1 billion years after the Big Bang, experts only discovered population 1 and 2 stars. What this suggests is that modern stars emerged much earlier in the universe than previously thought, as the materials to create them would have been in the universe. Rakana Bhattacharya of ESA and the lead author of the study said, "We found no evidence of these first-generation population 3 stars in the cosmic time interval. These results have profound astrophysical consequences, as they show that galaxies must have formed much earlier than we thought. This also strongly supports the idea that low-mass or faint galaxies in the early universe are responsible for reionization." Now, the Hubble Space Telescope will be retired in the coming year, with the James Webb Telescope taking its place in next year, 2021. The James Webb Telescope is so powerful, it will reach back to the furthest realms and the earliest moments of the universe. James Webb Telescope, named after NASA's second administrator James Webb, who served from 1961 to 68, he played a major role in the Apollo missions to the moon, as the capability of scanning thousands of planets for alien life, even though those planets are thousands of light years away. One of the major differences between the Hubble and James Webb Telescope will be how far back in time it will be able to see. Hubble can see far into space and is essentially looking back in time as light travels through the craft, though Hubble experts have been able to view the formation of the first galaxies about 1 billion years after the Big Bang. But James Webb Telescope is much more powerful. It'll be able to see just 0.3 billion years after the Big Bang, to when visible light itself was beginning to form. And this is on Express UK by Sean Martin. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. and we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.